Yeah, this is just my review on Young and Reckless, yeah. Caribbean deserves MVP. Caribbean deserves MVP because the way she handled Hennessy, yeah, the way she worked her jaw, yeah? And this is what I mean. Hennessy is getting she's too much up Kayla's arse, in my opinion, because Kayla is meant to be, no, Nug was meant to be running the fade. And also, why is Nug now saying, oh, because she's looking pretty, she don't want to run the fade? You should have ran the fade beforehand because you're running your mouth beforehand. Then now you're saying, then Kayla comes out the room. I think that was it as well. I think Nug was talking about, oh, Caribbean said something, whatever else and stuff. But then Kayla comes out the room. You're getting worked. You're getting mopped. Obviously, you may have got one up on her when you were grabbing her hair and something. You bit her. Because this is what I mean. She bit her, fucking mouth. She bit her because she knew that she was losing the fight. I'm sorry. Whenever someone's biting and whatever, they know they're losing the fight and they're trying to gain control of the situation. Then Hennessy was being weird as well. You just said you don't want to run the fade. Now all of a sudden you're talking about, oh, I want to run the fade after you can see her trying to go get medical help or whatever, or get the medic because they bit her finger or something. And then you'll talk about, oh, you want to run the fade now. Now when she goes to run the fade with you, yeah, you may have won that one because you're mopping her, whatever, but you're also grabbing her hair, trying to rip out her hair from the roots. Bear in mind, there's no rules to fighting anyway, as we say. Then when she's now got one up, when I tell you, I've never seen Hennessy so silent, like she don't even know how to speak anymore. I saw the suitcase in her hand, I said, yes, up the door, you gotta go, bitch. Because you lost that. In that living room, you lost. You lost that. You know, it reminds me of Tinker when she said, you lost that, darling. Because you really went home. Then Hennessy was weird with Snow Blue as well. If I've just lost a friend or whatever and stuff, the last thing on my mind is let me run this fade with you because you're not important. You're not irrelevant in this. You're not even relevant in this situation, and you're here talking to me about nothing. Then Hennessy is too paranoid with. I don't know if she's having flashbacks to Mean Girls when they were jumping her and beating her ass. She's talking about, oh, I thought you said that. I thought you said that, but I already told you I didn't. And you just wanted to fight me for the sake of it. You're a weirdo, and that's what I mean. I thought Hennessy this would be a redemption for her, but it wasn't. Kennedy is a scary ass bitch. I'm sorry to say it, but she runs her mouth too much in the confessional. And sometimes I may agree with her point, but it's like you're not getting out on the field. Like when Zanaya was checking you like chess, you said nothing. So, I don't want to run the fade, I don't want to run the fade. Then shut up. As Zanaya said, shut up. If you don't want to run the fade, keep quiet. Because you can't be running your mouth and then not running the fade when someone's telling you to run up. No, we're not doing all that. So, oh yeah, you can't do this to me, you can't do it. And I'm so glad that Mel got her in the club because you're running your mouth too much. And even though she didn't hit her necessarily, she hit her with a rose and stuff and whatever. She's about, oh, the thorns could have touched me to the... Then you start talking about her there. Bear in mind, you're bigger than Mel. Mel is big because of her breast, in regards to like, her breast and her figure and stuff, but she's not actually overweight or anything. And I feel like people like to body shame Mel because they feel like, oh, she appears to be bigger. And Snow Blue was right about everything she said about Ferrari. You are a scared white woman, basically, talking a lot, and you're not able to back up your chat in any sort of circumstances as well. I'm glad Nug, Mel, and Legacy at the very end were able to sit down and just be cordial. I feel like the beef has run its course in regards to like, as long as Nug ain't talking online, that's fine. But I also don't understand why the network, now that's TV, are also not showing Mel as well. Because I thought she went home until the very end when they then had her there. But I'm thinking, what is going on there as well? Because obviously we know that Mel is also not a part of the I think they did the All-Star one as well, which is very weird because she's one of the people that made Young and Reckless pop. Ferrari doesn't need to be a host next season either or whatever. I'm getting so tired of her because she doesn't stand on no business as well. She plays both sides of the fence, and I'm glad that they saw that she was straddling the fence when Zanaya and Legacy sat down because they didn't even need to be arguing in the first place because Ferrari is lying, and also Landon Frost is being a weirdo as well because why are you trying to portray that Ferrari, because she's white, she's a victim? Ferrari chose to be a host of the show. Bear in mind, it's not even her concept that they came up with. It's Naya, a black woman. And she's there, doesn't want to run a fade, but she's there trying to play, oh, I'm a white woman, I'm a victim. No, Landon needs to know the difference between someone actually putting themselves in harm's way and someone actually being bullied. Because Ferrari wasn't bullied. If someone is confronting you about something or saying, hey, what's the time? Or are you sure that's correct about the time, whatever else, that's not someone confronting you. That's someone confirming something with you. And maybe if they actually do a course on education, maybe, or something to do with literacy, anything to do with life skills, these people would understand the difference because right now no one's understanding it. Very weird. I like how Nini was also checking Kennedy as well, saying, yeah, she's a key, but she don't stand on business. Exactly. She's ducking too many fades and the fades need to be ran and they're not doing it. All in all, I believe that Mel didn't even come to the reunion, and I'm glad this is the finale as well and they wrapped it up, but it's like they need to do better with the casting as well and stop having like 20 people a part of the cast, just have 10 people and leave it at that because it's not adding up as well. It's really not.